On stage right now, Rhys, Foulke.
I would pay $1 trillion to do therapy with like some kid. He's like, yeah, man, my life is hard. My mom's a fucking slut. He's like, yeah. What's her number exactly? I love how he's like, sluts can't be single mothers, but therapists can go on Harry Potter rides. A little bit of the pot calling the kettle Mexican, I think. Unlike, no, Jorge's a good guy. I am the best guy, though. When I was in college, I did outreach to a third world country. The third world country was Fort Lauderdale, and the outreach was me reaching out and snapping at a waiter for another Mai Tai. I'm a good guy. I'm an artistic guy. I love art. But I do think 90% of it sucks. Like 90% of art is shit. You know what I mean? Like that Jackson Pollock guy, just fucking splattering paint all over the place. One of those paintings sold for $10 million. Can you believe that shit? $10 million. Pretty dumb. And I went to an art festival, and I saw another 90% of the shit, and I saw another stand, and a dude, he had bought paint supplies, probably went to school, and then painted Winnie the Pooh 69ing a curvy black woman. And honey is squirting out of her pussy. All over Winnie the Pooh. And that only went for $5 million. So that was surprising me, because that's real art. That's what I consider. I got it as steal. I used to make fun of guys that and ladies, but like people that didn't have sex before marriage. I thought that was so strange. But then I was thinking, because I've been having sex before marriage, I was like, maybe they're kind of on to something here, like sex only for procreation, man? Because sex, it's complicated, and it's a little dirty, it's unholy, and it hurts my little asshole a lot. So I'm gonna leave. Hurts my... Okay, this is a true thing, actually. So I met this, I don't know if anyone else met her. She was at the Comedy Store hanging out, and she had come here from Australia. She was a comic, and she was actually a sex worker, or whatever they said. a sex worker. I prefer to be 7. No, okay. So she was a prostitute, and she told me that she had to fuck a mentally handicapped guy because there's a program in Australia, and I Googled it, so it must be true, that there's a program in Australia paid for by the government for mentally handicapped people to have sex with prostitutes. I agree. Nobody loses. I completely agree. Nobody loses. That's kind of like a pedophile's argument for like fucking a kid. We're all having fun here.
Especially the camera guy.
But how horny are these fucking guys that they think that's how you cure like mentally? But it is nice. It's a little nicer than the way we treat. Like we just make them work at Ralph's. They're at least getting fucked. I'd rather get fucked than work at Ralph's. I think your skill at eating pussy is sort of directly proportional to your dick size. I don't think that's controversial. Like, for instance, I'm exactly 4 inches good at eating pussy. That's an 8 out of 12, if you guys are counting. It's an inverse scale. Alright, that's all for me. Thank you, man.